Welcome to Wrestling Normality. My name is Aaron, joined as always with Travis from Howie Games and Cody from Stealing Life. How are you?
We're good. I like the pause.
No, he didn't specify, so now we can't answer the question.
Actually, it was actually directed toward everyone out there.
Oh, okay.
Well,
how are you?
How are you
You're fucking
guys?
dumb
Are you
'cause
having
they
a
can't
wonderful
write.
week? I bet you are. See, he's just so angry.
They
He's just so
They
angry.
can't do it.
He's
Yes, they can. They can answer us in the comments.
They can't they haven't done it. They won't do it.
We'll wait right now.
We'll wait.
No,
right
wait,
now.
okay. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're gonna wait.
Hold on.
No, send us an email too. We'll wait for that
Yep,
too.
hold on.
Motherfucking turtle, dude. You've been quiet the whole time.
I was hoping that somebody's username was motherfucking turtle.
Somebody named
Some dude
motherfucking turtle dude comment on this video.
Motherfucking turtle, dude. Okay, so how are you guys?
Yeah.
Good. I had an exciting week.
Did you?
I had an
Well,
exciting
let's
week.
get right to it.
So on last Friday,
You went to work.
Jess and I went down to the Fashion Show Mall.
Did you see Avengers? Because you were supposed to on Friday.
fucking see Avengers?
And you're talking about Friday, and you're excited about Friday.
And
so
you were in
did you see
Vegas.
Avengers? Because you went to Vegas on Friday, and you're excited about how Vegas was on
I hate
Friday.
his silence, Cody. He's
Was-
being silent.
Yeah, he's making a face like he didn't see it too.
Fucking God.
You didn't fucking see Avengers, did you?
I didn't see
You're
Avengers.
A son of a bitch.
I unfortunately
Oh, God damn it, dude.
because it was late and I had to work the next
want
day.
too bad.
Talk about that so bad on the podcast and we can't do it.
I know.
Still can't talk about it.
I've had part of it spoiled for me already because
Han
someone was
Solo
just
dies.
yeah, right.
And Cody, you're
Because
just as bad because I
people
can't
are
talk
talking
about
about it
Game
at
of
my work.
Thrones.
I mean, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've told you that like 14
So
times.
almost certainly spoilers
Yes.
ahead. So if you guys are
apparently he wants
are
to talk
into
about-
to Game of
I am
Thrones,
going
then
to
you
put
better
a giant
TV show.
just chill.
Sign right here.
I think
There's no need. I'm gonna edit it in.
now you don't have to. He's helping
I'm
you
just
out.
gonna put a picture of an ambulance driving across. There it goes. There goes the ambulance. I hope I remember this is
There's
there.
a bunch of them.
There you go.
You won't.
There now you don't have to find a sample of an ambulance. So
my God.
I don't. You know
Anyway,
what I
back
do?
to my
I
story.
just steal sounds with
I went to
Obs.
Fashion Show Mall, and if you guys have ever been there, it's
was
fucking
just there
crazy.
last week.
It's crazy.
Right,
So
though.
for everyone who doesn't live in this area, it's in Vegas, and there's a giant mall at the end of the strip, and it's massive. It has like all the biggest retailers there are in
Kinda sucks, though.
clothing. I wholeheartedly disagree, but I think we have different taste in clothing. So
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
I
I've
mean,
been there once and it seemed
Yeah.
overpriced and like really fashiony.
Yeah. It's a fashion show mall.
I mean, it is the Fashion Show Mall.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's right. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah. Anyway,
Your mall sucks.
we were in there and we got to walk around for a while. We found some really some good clothing. I found some jeans because I love me some jeans. Go to American
You know
Eagle.
what would make
Got 'em
it
on sale
better
for
is if they
$175.
paid like fashion walking music as you walked. So like you're walking to the next door, it's just like like as you're walking. That
But
would
then
make
you
it
think
cool.
about some of the people, like
It
some of the
gets so
Vegas
annoying.
people that would walk through there. They have like they like
Oh.
saw like the tube top chicks with the, like the guts hanging out. And everyone's just like
With the
they'd have to pay a janitor all the time.
Oh,
you know?
No, like what would happen
Because
is then they'd
I
have
don't-
pressure sensors to see how heavy you are, and the music would change.
pressure sensors. What to like boom boom boom
Oh, we're going to be
It's so
Yeah.
bad. It's so bad.
5 minutes
don't
in.
body shame
we're off the
people.
rails.
Don't make fun
So-
of. I'm fat, so
so-
I'm allowed. But
To be clear,
dude,
though,
body shame.
I don't care.
Body shame
No.
everybody.
To be clear, I don't care if you're overweight. I don't. I think you should probably take care of that, honestly. Stop eating fucking McDonald's because you probably do.
listen, but Eminem
I'm gonna say-
McFlurries are
but
my.
I'm
I'm
Body
gonna
shame.
say, fuck
I
you.
love Eminem McFlurries,
But
and they love me.
again, don't care. do what you do. You probably should look at that, but just do what you do. But
Do what you do.
please
just not
be
that.
aware that you shouldn't wear certain clothing if you look a certain way.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so what was Mask, that movie? Remember the movie Mask, where the guy with the face, he should be wearing like
With the face.
That was the-
someone knows what I'm talking
That was
about.
the Van
Don't remember what
Wilder
movie you're
one,
talking
right?
about. You're not talking about The Mask, right? Because that's the only movie I'm
No,
thinking of.
no. The movie from the 70s, I think Cher was in it, and
I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
and he's got like a horrible
Cher was-
disfiguration and whatnot. Yeah, I think Cher was in it.
I thought you were talking about like Jim Carrey, The Mask.
That's what I
No,
said.
no, because I would have said The Mask.
Yeah, that's why I said
I don't
that.
think
Yeah,
anybody's
well,
ever
you're
seen
both
this
fucking
movie,
wrong.
Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we are. And we're dumb.
I don't.
too, apparently.
No, I just think
a
Aaron
name's
just
coming to
watches
my-
dumb
no, it's gone.
movies.
No, I guarantee you we're probably like the only people that don't know what this
Cody
is.
Speed is
It's
his
a
favorite
really
movie.
famous
Are
movie.
you sure?
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey.
I agree with Travis now.
I mean,
Hey.
yikes.
That's a dumb movie.
you know what? You know what? Fuck you guys.
I want a t-shirt that says, I mean, yikes.
There's the first arresting normality T-shirt. I mean, yikes.
I want it. Yikes.
I mean,
Okay, I don't think Aaron was done.
No, where are we, Aaron? What was your favorite movie? What were we talking about?
What was your favorite movie? Speed. We
you know
covered
what?
that.
You know, it's just like you talk and then you wonder whether you should be talking
No,
because
that's
no
what
one's
this-
actually listening
This
to what
is
the
how
fuck you have to
I
say.
feel
The whole
every time
show
you guys
is-
ask me how my week was. Every time.
You always have these long, drawn-out stories.
Yeah.
I've said like 5 words.
No, you think it's long and drawn out, but
I said-
you interrupt like we have been
I
for the
think
last
he's actually
like
right
10
about that
minutes.
too, because that's what this whole show is now. We just jump on each other's every third word.
That's all it is.
Nobody can finish a thought. It's hilarious and I
It's
love
just
it. But,
unintelligible spewing of verbal vomit at each other in an attempt
so wait,
to
you
derail
saw
a
this
program.
movie at the fashion show mall
No.
instead of Avengers?
God
is that what I'm
damn
getting
it,
at?
there was
And
no
saw a
movie.
movie about the
You
fashion
went
show.
saw a
mall.
movie from the 70s?
Fucking shit.
You saw Cher instead of Avengers?
I didn't even know she still played in Vegas.
So they do have a shared tribute, by the way.
You ran into the shared
so,
tribute at the fashion show mall.
Okay. What happened when we first pulled in, because they have free parking there, which is really nice of them, and where especially it's basically on the strip and everything is charged you fucking $20 to park. Vegas sucks.
Yeah,
if you don't
it
live in
does.
Vegas, then Vegas
Vegas is
kind of
terrible.
sucks, you know?
If you live in Vegas, Vegas sucks.
And yeah, it sucks worse.
Vegas just sucks.
Vegas sucks. Go there.
Go, have fun.
I'd still rather live
And
in
then-
Vegas than in P-Town, though.
But anyway, I don't care. That's fine. You do you.
Yeah, you're wrong.
But as soon as we pull in and we get out, I get out of the car and a guy drives by and he's pulling into the parking spot like 3 or 4 down. And as he drives by, he just looks at me and goes, "Hair of the gods." And I'm like, I don't even know how to respond. I'm like, "Thank you."
Yeah, what do you say?
You should have held some of it back up and just looked at him and like kind of shaked it in one hand and been like, "Hair the dog." Back at him.
So we went inside and like it turns left, right? And it's a 3-story mall. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. And you know, there's like tons of stuff and I was excited because they have American Eagle. I'm an American Eagle fan. I got underwear.
You're an American Eagle boy.
But the best part about it was I got Galaxy themed on underwear.
Oh.
It's so cool. You know, like usually people don't talk about underwear or anything like that. And I'm
fine with it.
Yeah, but dude, Galaxy underwear.
Nice.
Yes. Absolutely. Now I'm rocking Galaxy underwear. And the jeans are like extra super stretchy. So I bet you I could like do squats in them and like, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like
I mean,
gym-
not that you need that.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
That
I
would be
wouldn't
the
need
most
that, but-
uncomfortable thing ever to do that in jeans.
But we were just curious, so we were popping around all the different stores. We got to Neiman Marcus, and I don't know if anybody knows what Neiman Marcus is, but they're kind of the high ditch stuff. And the
high what?
We walk in there, the high ditch, like the expensive stuff.
Oh,
Bougie.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So we go in there, and the first thing that as soon as you cross the threshold, you can even ask Jess. I breathed in, I looked around, and it's like, suddenly I hate myself. Why do I hate myself so much? And you feel like everyone in there kind of hates themselves.
Yeah.
And you walk around, you start seeing these prices, and there was like a like from the entrance, I think it was supposed to be a little more
Affordable.
Yeah, a little more affordable towards the entrance. And I look at a shirt and it's $250. I'm like,
Like a t-shirt?
that's up there. No, like a polo, like I'm wearing right now, which you can't see,
No.
but you'll get it.
Like
It's a polo. You know, Ralph Lauren. You know, they make polos.
Yeah, it's a shirt.
It's a shirt with a collar, and it only goes halfway down.
ridiculous.
It was $250. I felt the material, right? I bought this at Express. The material feels great, right? And it moves just right. It fits me in all the right ways. I paid $40 for this shirt.
That's
right?
still a lot for a
And that was $250. Yeah, but
is.
I like nice shirts that fit me right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm very particular about it. So
I would wear razor blades as shirts if it's cheap. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care how it feels.
In this, it felt like like the really shitty terry cloths that you can buy to like wash your car with and never use again. It felt like that material, and it didn't look like it was gonna fit right either. And I'm like,
Of course not.
what the fuck is this? You know, and then you start to look in like all the different fashion sections. I saw this giant sweater. It just looked like an old 90s sweater with like holes in the arms and shit.
What is the whole thing?
It was $2,400.
Oh, God.
Why?
That's stupid. What? Because they had to cut holes
Because
in it.
designers.
What is with the whole thing?
I
Why are
don't-
people paying so much for less clothing?
I see it sometimes, and when they're made right, like they do, like they keep it
I
all
hate that
together, and they just sometimes it looks okay. I don't like it.
Make your own.
So was it like
I'm
an
in-
oversized hoodie? Or was it just like a normal?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The way he described it was, it was like
Yeah.
a tent of a hoodie.
It was oversized
With holes.
and with holes.
Were the holes
How many
those
of those,
oversized?
Oversized hoodies with holes.
Yes, the holes were also indeed oversized.
So that was a really just
But-
awkward looking jacket.
Maybe it's for fat people that get hot.
Honestly, I really want an
And have
oversized hoodie.
ass loads of money.
Yeah.
But like
There's a lot of rich
What?
fat
I
guys.
said, honestly, I really want an oversized hoodie, but I don't want one that costs $2,400, and I don't want one with holes. I just want a big ass comfy hoodie.
And to be specific, it was actually a sweater.
Oh, that's even dumber.
Oh, it wasn't a hoodie?
It wasn't a
Where
hoodie.
did we
it
go
was a
to hoodie
sweater.
from?
I don't know. Travis
thought it
started
was a
saying
hoodie.
it. I'm like, it wasn't a hoodie. It was a
Sweaters
sweater.
are even dumber. Nobody wears sweaters.
Yeah, it is.
Right. But we walk around a little bit, and a couple of times, we got to the fur coats in the back, and those were like $5,000. And
guys try 'em
felt
on?
them. I'm like, I don't understand. The thing is it wasn't like the big, like you see, like old school, like big fur coats that are like huge,
Yeah, like
and you
Cruella de Vil.
Ace
yeah,
Ventura.
and you expect those to be really expensive, but this was like, it was like a vest that kind of had like shoulders on it.
For $5,000?
It was $5,000.
Why?
Reasons.
Yeah. But
Reasons.
Yeah.
Thanks, Trav.
You're welcome.
I love the input.
and the thing is the one, like, because Jess was like looking at a dress for a second, like literally just kind of like eyeing it for a second, and
Someone came and slapped her. Don't look at it.
well, no, the lady came over. She's like, if you want to see anything,
That's worth more than your
I'm
eyes.
here, and well, no, because
We
Jess
charge a $25 looking fee. Sorry.
Jess has a like absolute top of the line Coach purse, so like they kind of take her seriously. She had nice makeup on. She's
She
like,
have that
obviously
nice
If I went
making
in
it.
there, they'd kick me out.
And but it was weird because the lady's approach was like different. She's like, I don't want to be intrusive. I don't want to like get in the way of anything. I just want to let you know that we can help you in any way. If there's anything we need to take in or anything for
That's
you.
weird.
She's like, yeah, just like being really careful about it. I'm like, that's kind of nice. I wish I had that kind of service a little more often in these places where they're trying to like hammer it down your throat. Bang!
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
But it was an interesting experience. But after a minute of walking out around in there, we're like, okay, well,
This is dumb.
I got what shirts I needed to do.
You bought a shirt
and
there?
I got the jeans. No, not at Neiman Marcus,
mall.
at American Eagle and Express. And
I was just like, yeah.
I got my Galaxy
I
underwear.
thought he was just like, yeah, saw this $250 shirt and I hate the way it felt and I hated the fabric. So I bought a shirt.
So I bought it.
no, absolutely.
Because I'm better than you.
God, no.
That's why people buy those things.
Yeah.
Probably.
they're better than
It's a power play.
Yeah,
you know,
they're
like,
better than us.
I got something from Gucci.
Yeah, they can wear
and
terrible
I paid
things
$4,000
that they overpaid
for it.
for. Yeah. I go to Walmart, get a shirt for $7. I'm way happier.
I can't.
It's got Iron
I
Man on
can't.
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I'm happy.
Jess noticed that there was a makeup store called Morphe.
Mofo?
They stole that from the phone battery thing.
No. I corrected myself.
Oh, it's Morphe,
know
not
what that
Mophie?
is.
Morphe.
Oh, okay.
Not Mophie. So she's like, oh, I don't really want to drive with it. We'll just walk. And it's like, we're both in decent shape. We'll just walk over there. And turns out it's 2.9 miles away.
That's too far to
And that's just one direction.
That's too far.
So we didn't realize that until like, a little ways out there. We're like, well, fuck, I don't want to turn around now.
Did you call an Uber to get back?
No.
I would have.
No.
That would have been like a $5
quite a bit.
Uber,
It's
too.
fine. But it did take a really
exactly.
long time.
Yeah.
A really long time. But she was really happy she found the brushes that she wanted. And
Like
it was,
on
it
the
was kind of
walk, or-
awesome. She
You
was
walked
super
6
stoked.
miles for brushes?
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
That's not worth
Well,
it.
so the thing is they were sold out on the website. They were sold out at Ulta. They were sold out at Sephora. They were sold out everywhere, even on the brush makers, because it was Jeffree Star.
Oh, yeah.
It sold out.
Well, you know why?
Jeffree Star.
Because he only makes a limited
Well, and
amount,
on top
and
of
then
that-
once it's
There's
He is stupid
well, there's
rich.
a bigger thing. He actually had from his. I don't know if this is like part of the same set. I'm assuming so because it was his most recent shit. He had like 20 million or 10 million. It was something really ridiculous dollars worth of his merchandise. People came in like cat burglar style and robbed his warehouse of all his new makeup.
It was he has a new concealer.
Yeah,
and it was
I think
all
that was one of
a
that.
concealer called C5.
Is there a black market for
Yeah.
makeup?
Absolutely, when it's in high demand.
Which is insane.
Wow.
I
See,
didn't even
the-
know
Didn't
that.
Yeah.
Jeffree Star, the reason
Yeah.
why he makes so much money is because he basically sells out all of his product every time. The reason how he does that, he's only making a limited amount. So he, like, okay, I have roughly this many customers that I
Everything
usually sell.
special edition.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And I have this many customers. I'm going to make a palette and I'm going to make it really, really good. That's the thing is he makes super high quality stuff. And then he puts it out there. He only puts out what he's going to make, and that's it. So then everyone in the beauty community
Jesus.
just goes, I need this. So it sells out immediately. Things get
fucking
restocked, and in 2-3 hours, it's all gone. Everything. People are buying unbelievable stuff. And he's like, when that happened, he put out a tweet. He's like, do not buy the black market stuff. I will make you guys more.
Wow.
I'll make you guys more. I'll get it out as fast as I can. Do not overpay for
But
this.
not only did he do that, he was like,
That's cool.
He was also like, if I catch that shit, I will find you. I will kill you.
yeah.
Like he actually put.
And he's a scary
He
dude.
actually got
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
tweeted a picture of themselves holding like the makeup before he'd release anymore. That person's in jail. Like he went after him immediately.
Wow.
Like
I'm happy to hear
like
that.
he fucking got him. I was like, oh
Jesus.
god damn, Jeffrey. Like,
Yeah, he's not a guy.
Jeffrey.
That guy has unbelievable amounts of money.
Yeah.
Like unnecessary amounts of money. And you don't want to fuck with a dude like
no,
that.
I mean,
he's
which
kind of a scary dude regardless.
good on
Yeah.
him for being like, I'm
wouldn't
really
get on
going to
his bad
protect
side.
my fans and I want to protect my brand as well. I mean, so good on him for that.
No, that's cool. All it does
Absolutely.
is build goodwill with your fans and shit
Yeah.
too. So
I mean, and I don't think he's
Yeah.
wrong to, because that person, okay, like honestly, who's going to get that high of quality of makeup, not knowing what it is, not knowing that it's stolen? Like, they had to know,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
who's the
totally.
fuck is dumb enough to put on social media like, hey, look what I got? Like,
Right.
everybody just needs to tweet their lives now.
Of course.
That's what it is. You experience anything and you gotta fucking
I
tweet
feel
it.
sorry for my Twitter followers because I forget to fucking tweet about anything half the time. New video comes out, I'm like, Oh, hey, there was a new video 3 days ago. My bad.
Yeah, everybody needs to do that shit now. It gets annoying.
Yep.
It really does. Just appreciate things in the moment.
Yeah.
So you got your brushes.
Well,
and you made it.
We got the brushes. She was so super stoked.
Walked
We
6
went home.
fucking miles.
And we walked 6 miles because we walked another 3 miles to
I'm
get back.
mad at you for walking 6 miles.
But when we got there, we were kind of concerned because it was about 9 o'clock. We got there at like 3. We've been there for
So what
6
happened
hours.
was, Travis, instead of seeing Avengers, he walked 6 miles.
I'm so
You could
angry
have
with
seen
you. Right now.
Avengers. You walked instead of seeing the best superhero movie ever made.
On the other hand,
I walked.
we made it back.
The other end, I walked.
We made it back, and when we got back, it was just about to close, right? And we made it through and got back to our car. And as soon as I got to my car, I was just about to get in the car, and I see the dude driving by, and he goes, "Hair of the gods!"
Oh, no way.
And I'm like, it's 6 hours later.
Holy shit, dude.
It's 6 hours later.
crazy.
And I was like, "Are you fucking
You spent
serious?"
6 hours?
Yeah.
Why? I can't shop for like more than 20
You know
minutes.
what? I like shopping.
Hey, yeah, if that's what you like.
I like
I'm with Trav,
shopping.
though. 20 minutes, I want to
I
kill
like
myself.
shopping for things I want to shop for.
I get
Like
it.
turn me loose and fries.
I like shopping for toys.
I like clothes.
I like toys.
I do. I like clothes that feel good and fit good.
Turn me loose and fries, and I will sit there for a long time.
Oh, same thing. I was at Fry's not that long ago, and they have a $2,600 Canon cinema lens in there, and I'm just sitting there drooling, wanting to like
My
Aren't you
precious.
getting a cinematography camera soon or something? Aren't you
What?
getting a cinematography camera soon or something?
Yeah, Black Magic.
Yeah, but that doesn't
4K.
stop him from wanting things.
Yeah, but that Canon cinema lens would go on that Black Magic camera. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I fucking hope your
Well, I'm glad you
camera
had a good
comes with
time,
a
though.
lens.
I did.
Though.
I enjoyed myself.
because it's expensive.
No, it doesn't. It's body only.
Fuck me.
That's kind of how they do it.
Yeah.
That's when you get up into the upper
high end,
echelons
yeah.
of what's the truly professional stuff. It's you get what you get. Like shit, the Arri Alexa body, which is for like the movies, the big movies and whatnot. The body alone is $43,000. Like Avengers.
Like one of those big movies.
It was
Like the
exactly
best
that.
movie?
That was a big movie.
That's
like the best
Ever?
movie that I've seen in my life.
okay.
That I'm really mad at
They
you still
they
about.
did indeed use the Arri Alexa
Yeah.
for that movie.
See, you could have went to the movie and been like, "Hey, this was shot on a camera I like."
You could have been to
The
the,
body
movie and
for
been
that
like, "Hey, this isn't
is
going to be
$43,000. And the thing is, it doesn't even have a viewfinder. It has no lenses. It has no way of mounting to anything. It's completely useless. It has no batteries. It has no memory cards.
that's crazy.
The memory cards are $5,000 to $8,000 by themselves.
But do they come with Avengers?
No, it doesn't come preloaded with
Because
Avengers.
if they do, then it's worth it.
Do you get to go see Avengers for free when you buy one?
Yeah. Do you get a ticket?
I think you should.
The ticket price would be like pitiful
I mean,
in comparison.
Well, yeah, so you should get a free movie
so we
ticket,
didn't have to
right?
keep
And go
talking
see
about
the.
this.
God damn it.
Hey, I gave you. I had like trust. Travis didn't think you were gonna
I
see
didn't.
it. I was like, no, he's gonna see it on Friday because he said he's probably gonna. And then you go to Vegas and you don't see it. Now I'm mad. Now I look dumb in front of Travis. You know how much that matters to me.
Well, I
A
mean,
whole
you're
lot.
not necessarily going to be wrong. I still could go and see it, maybe, probably.
You're full.
Oh, now it's a maybe, probably.
No, I probably will. I
You're a
honestly will.
dick.
I don't think.
Oh, I'm mad at you.
I honestly can say, Cody, we're never gonna have that podcast cast discussion where we all get to
No,
gush.
we are in like 7 years
No,
when he sees it
It's
finally.
like when it came out on Netflix. Oh, yeah, by the way,
Hey, I saw it.
I saw the movie.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, Endgame was good.
I liked it.
Everybody fucking died.
I kind of went to the bathroom for like half of it, but it was all right. It was the best bathroom break
I'll
for
stop.
a movie I ever did.
I'm trying to control myself. I'm so mad that you didn't see it.
Well, I already got one thing blown for me,
no.
so
See, that's your fault.
Okay, so
Or was it before Friday?
it was before Friday.
Okay, then it wasn't.
how big of a thing was it blown? Because you could tell us
Because we
because
saw
we've
it.
seen it.
I know that Iron Man dies.
Yeah. Who did that to you? That's mean.
Because he's a dick.
What kind of horrible person? Who? I want his name and his address. I want to beat him.
Like, legitimately, Aaron, before I went and saw this movie, one of Alicia's coworkers was trying to say something about it, and I was physically going to fight them. Like, I got mad. And I was like, don't you fucking say anything. It doesn't matter as much
to Aaron, I think, as it does to us.
No, definitely not.
But still, that's fucked.
Yeah, that is kind of screwed up. Because I was like, hey, man, because he like started talking about it because he just saw it. And I'm like, I haven't seen it yet. Spoilers, man.
And he just blurted it out. He's like,
you even told him?
Yeah, I did. And then he's like, well, and then like probably 5 minutes later, he's talking to someone at the counter. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then when Captain America died and Iron Man died, I was like, whoa. And it's like, dude, I'm right here. I know you know I'm here. You just fucking blew that part of the movie for me. He's like, well, you didn't know how they died. It's like,
that's not the point.
Thing.
Yeah.
Now you know. You're expecting it.
It's just like... It's like having the Shinigami's eyes, man, and you can see above their head.
The Shinigami's eyes. We went there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, that makes me so
I'd
mad.
be no, somebody did that. Somebody
person.
did that to somebody in front of me, okay? Like, and I was part of the conversation.
Dick move, man.
Remember, try not to say any more spoilers.
Well, no, this is the same thing. Somebody shouted Iron Man dies. Because like they're like, I don't really care about.
Also, put spoilers on this episode.
I'm gonna tag.
Yeah,
it.
well, I already did the ambulance. So.
Oh, you did do the ambulance,
but fuck. What was I talking about?
Some guy.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking to somebody at work, and they're like, "Oh, you've seen it?" I'm like, "I've seen it fucking twice," and I have. I'm better. But they're like, I'm never going to see the movie, so just tell me who dies. And I was like, okay, Iron Man dies. And immediately, and I was being really quiet. I was like, okay, Iron Man dies. Like, because I told him before we started this conversation, I was like, there's other people around who haven't seen this movie. You know, like, and
yeah.
And he goes, as soon as I say it, he goes, fucking Iron Man dies.
Oh, what a dick.
And like everybody, no, the best part about this, all my coworkers turn around, look in our direction and go, what the fuck, Travis? Why would you tell him that?
Yeah.
I mean,
just like,
fuck every one of you. I'm going to tell you the rest of the movie right now. Like,
I'm going to tell you right
now. No, but like, I just didn't get it. I was like, what did I do?
Dude, I hate people.
Oh, that made me mad.
God, because that kind of shit happened when Star Wars came out.
Yeah.
I was playing a video game and somebody spoiled it just on like the party chat or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
Just blurted it out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to see that movie tomorrow.
Fucking World of Warcraft trade chat. If I know there's a movie coming out that I want to see, I have to turn that shit off.
Yeah, now I do it. I mute all that shit if there's a... Because
I did it anyways because I hate people.
See, I like being able to see like what's going on or if there's something that goes up for sale.
Yeah.
You know, trade chat's not actually used for that anymore.
I don't give a shit.
But
yeah, because we didn't get to see Avengers on opening day. We waited like a week or two, I think.
I didn't actually see it opening day because technically, you know how it opens at like 10 o'clock the night before.
Yeah,
I saw it the opening
you saw it
day.
On the Friday. Yeah. But I told Jess whenever she go in to play a game, like, hey, put yourself in a fucking party. So, mute everybody because you never know when people are going to be just blurting out
I already
shit.
told the story about how they sat me down in Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, though.
Oh, so mad.
So we went off on a tangent, though. Were you done with your week? Was that it?
Yeah, no, Hair of the Gods. That was the
Hair
end
of the
of the
Gods
story.
was the end?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to swerve us, and he's like, and then we saw Avengers.
And we'd be like, oh!
But he didn't do that.
Nah, he's not that cool.
I played Mario Maker.
Right on, man.
Why? That's another one of those rage-inducing games. Why'd you play that?
No, it's not.
Not unless you seek that out, I think.
Yeah,
right?
if you go around looking for like troll levels and Kaiser levels, yeah, you're gonna be pretty.
But there's
ragey.
just like typical.
There's tons of
things
just
on
normal fun little levels on there.
That's cool.
Unless you're playing like fucking super expert, where that's like hot garbage all the time.
Bitch.
Okay.
So, Travis, did you want to talk about your week? We're still on weeks 30 minutes
I
in.
got locked out of my house today, and I jumped through the window. And I think in the process, I scared my dog because he pooped on the floor, and it was still steamy and fresh. And
why does every story feature poop in some way or another?
That's Travis's life.
It's
man.
just poop everywhere. It's his poop.
It's always poop.
Dog's poop.
Yeah,
his
but I
mom's
jumped
poop.
through the window and
someone's
immediately landed on that, and that was great.
So
Not to mention, though, there's this other thing that I've noticed is I've been going to the gym for like a month and a half now, and this will be a quick story. So
he's noticing that he's getting taller.
no, I haven't gotten taller. I'm disappointed. It's gonna happen though. But
Yep,
Just
I
keep
believe in you.
there's this old
it
man that started going like roughly the same day. I watched him sign up and everything.
Oh, okay, hold on. Is there showers in your gym?
Yes, but it's not involving any of those stories.
Oh no. Good.
I've already seen
I
an old man penis in that
I was
gym,
gonna
by the way.
say I'm a nurse, Aaron. Do you know how many fucking dicks and butts and vaginas and shit I see every
Oh, okay,
day?
fair enough.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even notice it was
totally
there.
desensitized to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even notice it. Like unless it's like a really
me
hot
mad.
chick over there, then I might notice it. But
Put your dick away.
yeah, I don't
makes me
like it
so
either. But
mad.
I just don't even care. Anyway, so this old guy, I've noticed what he does every time he shows up to the gym. There's a group of girls that if I show up during the weekday, they're doing legs and butts every time that I'm there.
Oh no, is he pervy?
He goes and sits on whatever machine he can get closest to them
Of course.
and just watches, and he will continually do the exercise wherever he's at. Like just the whole time he's going at it. And you know what I fucking noticed? This dude looks wonky as fuck now, but he's getting big in some areas. Yeah, like so when they go
massive triceps, no biceps.
he goes
Whatsoever.
when they go and do like the leg extensions and he's over there on the machine next to him, his fucking legs, dude, they're getting big. The rest of him it's not there. But he fucking like
The rest of him's
like
not
if he
there.
walked up and kicked you, holy shit. Like
Probably not.
He'd kick you, and then he would immediately fall
He
over
probably
because
doesn't know how.
he'd
Yeah.
kick you and then immediately just be like turn to dust.
My favorite people in the gym are the people that do the small movements, though.
Like
Oh,
the
I know.
tiny
The
little
old people that do the tiny little, that's tiny little, like fist pumps.
it's almost like a shake weight kind of thing. Like
kind of, yeah.
there's reasons for that sometimes,
No,
but
they're dumb.
they're not doing it for those
It's
reasons.
not. Yeah, it's not. That's not why.
That's not the reasons that they're doing it. Like you see Devin Lorette, and he's doing these like the crazy I'm working
Oh,
on
yeah.
this, and he's like
Because he's working on this tiny little thing that's just
Yeah.
right here.
yeah, and he's
Yeah.
working, and that's all he's doing, just tiny little movements,
Yeah.
just like that.
That makes sense.
And it's a specific movement for a specific exercise that does a specific thing. It's what it does.
That makes sense. Yeah.
okay,
But
I have to ask now. Do
What?
we actually want to talk about Game of Thrones?
I don't care.
I mean, apparently you
I kind of do because I want to see
Okay.
what Aaron's opinions.
So, spoilers, everybody.
Big,
Have you
like,
seen it?
hardcore-
big
Buddy?
yeah.
spoilers.
You've seen it?
You're
Okay.
current then.
Huge spoilers. The biggest spoilers.
I am.
Everybody turn it off now if you haven't seen Game of Thrones.
I mean, fair enough. You probably turned it off already anyway.
Probably because you hate
Yeah,
us.
I mean,
Exactly.
like our viewer retention.
'Cause we're
Actually,
about to
our
talk
viewer
about
retention
this.
is really good, but it's only like 3 people that ever watch it. So
No, it's fine. We're
Fair
doing
enough.
good.
Yeah.
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing
This is
great. Great.
Now talk about this terrible show.
Okay. What were you gonna ask me, Travis?
So, what are your thoughts so far? Like, do you
Well, I figured that was gonna happen.
do
I mean,
you
go ahead and
enjoy
just
it?
say things.
Everyone. Yeah.
I feel like the story writing
Travis is so
has
angry.
gotten so shitty.
Of course it has. Because they've rushed this final
Oh,
season.
they're rushing so
They've cut it
hard.
down. And they're not going by the books anymore.
Okay,
right?
let me.
So of course it's going to be
But they haven't
different.
been going by the books for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, Cody, let me put this in
long
terms
while.
where I won't even spoil anything unless you know what's going on.
I don't care.
Okay, Cody, let's say you have 2 trolls, right?
Internet
No,
trolls?
just trolls, like smack them with the club trolls. And you have 6 wizards. You sent these.
Are you gonna make me do math?
No, you're not doing math. You send these.
This troll has one club, and this wizard has a giant dick.
You send these.
How many elves are in the hall? Like what?
You send
4.2. I don't know.
You send these 2 trolls to fight the 6 wizards, right? When the 2 trolls show up, one of the trolls immediately fucking dies. Done. He's gone. He's fucking a poof of red mist because they fucking brutalized him. The other one yeets out.
Okay. We got it. He's dead.
So now, all of a sudden, you need to fight these wizards again, but instead of 6 of them, there's now 100. And you still only have the 1 troll. And then you also have a castle behind them with more wizards up on the towers so that they can get at you better. What do you think would happen if you sent your troll in there?
Well, can I ask some questions?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. How long has this troll been training?
It's literally the time frame between the 6 wizards and the 100 wizards is probably a month.
Okay. Any martial arts?
No.
Does he have a bow gun?
No. This one has...
Is he on steroids?
This one has a little person who rides on his head and might be able to tell him a little bit better how to move.
Oh, then the troll wins.
You're full of shit. That would never happen. That would never happen.
The little person wins.
No.
You can't kill little.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fucking spoil it now. So they have both their...
Aaron, why do you look so mad?
I'm like, I don't know. We already said massive spoilers. Why are we putting into this very odd context?
I don't know why I
he's
did
doing
that
it
either.
this
But
way.
anyway, okay, so you have these 2 fucking dragons, right? And they're like 2,000 yards out from this goddamn castle. There is 6 boats that all have this ballista shit on top of them. Now,
I'm so
at
happy.
2,000 yards out, 3 of them hit this fucking dragon. Bam, bam, bam. Back to back. Murder
in the
this
ass,
motherfucker.
okay.
And the dragon eats off. The dragon comes back to a different castle, granted, but there are 100 motherfucking boats. All of them have these fucking ballistas on. They ain't 2,000 yards away. They're fucking like 100 yards away, maybe, the dragon.
Did he sneak up on him?
Kinda, but
Sort of,
it
yeah.
wouldn't have
See?
been
Sneak
if you
attack.
watched the footage back to back. Even you would have been like, okay, somebody would have shot that motherfucker.
Even me.
Because there are ballistas everywhere. They're on the walls.
No,
they're on the fucking boats.
I totally agree. I was saying that too. You could even ask Jess. I was like, I mean, I don't understand why no one else is shooting, because there's a fucking dragon right above you, and
Yeah, they marry
I was
shit.
trying to justify it because when he was like, you know, like, oh, we gotta aim over there, and these guys are like trying to take these massive ballistas, and there's like 4 guys all going.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know, trying to get it to turn
Dragons
back
are
towards
fast.
the dragon. Yeah, and he's like flying super low and right over their head.
Oh, yeah.
No, but if you
So,
if you watch though, the scene on the first boat that he flies by, if he goes when he circles around and goes broadside, Aaron, they literally trail him with the fucking ballista. It moves pretty fucking fast. It wasn't even that they were trying that hard. It just moved.
I mean,
But I mean, it was CG.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
in
it's
real
a
life,
show about dragons, and you're mad about logic holes.
well, because their
in a-
writing has been so good because it's stuck to this kind of realistic realism.
I mean, did anybody think the season was going to be good? I kind of knew it was going to suck.
Yeah, we all thought it was going to be
kind
good
of had
because
all
the
the-
whole fucking series has been just fantastic until this
I
point.
don't know. It kind of.
I don't know. I thought the whole Arya thing was really cool.
I thought that was cool.
I loved the way that the Hound and the Mountain went down. That was pretty cool.
I liked that.
I don't know any of it.
I
so
don't.
I'm
There's
sure
a
it's
lot
cool.
of things that I don't get, and maybe they'll bring it
Probably
back.
never
But I
gonna watch
feel
it.
like it's sloppy story writing.
I'm glad Cersei's dead. She was a bitch.
Yeah, but like, really, they just fucking crush her with a
was the
rock,
queen.
and she gets to have a.
Oh, she's dead. Good.
Well, and she
Yeah.
gets to have like a fucking happy death
Is
almost.
Peter Dinklage alive?
Currently,
Awesome.
I don't think that's gonna remain true very long, but we'll see.
no.
yeah, but at least he made it a while.
He's gonna be. He's probably gonna
Like
be
the first thing that happens
axed at the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah, the
That's
very
my
beginning
bet,
of this
anyway.
next episode.
I don't have any
Yeah.
information that would
That's
confirm
cool.
that.
I like him though.
Yeah, he's a good character.
I was really sad to see Varys die. I liked
Varys
Varys, man.
Honestly, that was when Daenerys.
Varys was the eunuch that was bald, kind of
the
chubby,
master of whispers,
really smart guy.
He was still alive at this point.
Oh yeah,
wow.
He was the. He was
like the driving force behind most of this shit. Like you come to find out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he was a really good guy.
He was.
I mean, I kind of thought he was like the behind the scenes guy the whole time.
Well, and he was really. I mean, that's what he did. He drove like events, I guess. Cool. But I don't know. Like, I enjoyed Arya and killing the Night King, but I feel again like this was this huge fucking thing, man. Like the Night King, we've been afraid of him for what?
I got that sense too, and then it's just like
minutes or something.
Huh?
They just killed him right away?
Done.
No. It was a huge, massive battle.
Haven't they been building this since the beginning, though?
Yeah, it was literally since the very first episode.
Yeah.
And like, literally, he fights no one.
What a dick.
Yeah, he basically...
Who kills him?
Well, I mean, he fought What's-His-Face and killed him.
Yeah, but not in the episode. Oh, well...
What was his name?
Jon Snow?
Oh, no, Theon. But that wasn't a fight. That was just he fucking yeeted him.
Theon Greyjoy.
He fucking yeeted him to death.
Oh, yeah, he just kind of picked him up and, like, slammed his face against a rock. And he's like, oh, you're done. Bye.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was brutal, too.
Who killed him, though?
The Night King.
No, Arya Stark.
Oh, Arya Stark. She like
the little girl who's learning how to be an assassin.
Oh, that had the sword
take the
fighting
faces
teacher
off.
girl.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I'm way.
Yeah, you're like in the first season.
No, I watched the first like 4.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she fucking stabbed his ass right with a blade of deathiness.
It was what is it called? Something steel. Valerian steel.
Oh yeah.
So that and dragon
like
glass.
their version of adamantium.
Yeah, really.
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah. If we're getting literal on it.
So just one stab to like what, the face or the neck?
No, it was like his side.
Right there in the gut. She was going for his like the back of his head, but she was screaming for some reason.
Why do they do that in movies and shows?
I don't know.
I need
but
to make an edit. I'm gonna edit in right here. I'm just gonna edit her flying like that scene, and it's just gonna be like
right.
I hate that. Like sneak up on the fucker.
I know,
chop his
and
balls
she did great too because she got past all the guards and all the people who were surrounding, and then she like flies in from nowhere, and it's like, Rah! And then he turns around, grabs her by the throat,
still dies,
and then she's got the knife in her hand, and she like lets it go, and then recatches it with her other hand and stabs him in the gut. It was fucking cool.
See, I like it in movies and shit when they do the knife drop catch combo thing.
It was.
I like that.
It was cool.
Now plot point errors.
I mean, there's probably too many.
Where was he? What was he doing as a fucking crow? Why?
The three-eyed raven.
Why was he doing that?
Oh. What the fuck was that all about?
I mean, like, unless they bring something back, because I did notice something. The Night King always wears a necklace. Bran looked at his chesticle area when he showed up, and that necklace was not there.
Chesticle.
I mean, there has been quite a bit of continuity errors.
Wasn't there a coffee cup in a scene?
Yeah, during a feast. Well, that's what I mean. Is it feels sloppy? It does. But like, I mean, that would
everybody was done.
That would be cool if they do something. Well, actually, you know what it is? Like, my personal opinion, but here it is. The guys that are directing Game of Thrones are scheduled to work on. They're supposed to direct something to do with the new Star Wars.
Oh.
So they don't give a fuck anymore?
So they just want to be...
Fuck you, I got Star Wars money coming.
Yeah, like, I've had 7 seasons of the world's probably one of the most popular TV shows in history. One of them.
If not the most.
I mean, it could be just current. It's probably the most popular, like, modern show.
Yeah. Let me just wipe my ass with the last season.
That's what I've been hearing. Everybody's shitting on it.
The thing is, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it does have...
I'm going to watch the last episode, but I don't think they did.
You are. You're going to have a party.
I don't think that they
You're gonna
did.
have a big old party, and everyone's going to be screaming. They're going to be like, oh my God,
Jon Snow! Is he still in it?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I just don't feel like they did the series justice.
He did die, by the way.
Who?
He just didn't stay dead.
Yeah. Oh, Jon Snow.
Okay, is he a White Walker? Or
No,
something?
he just the red. You remember the Red Witch?
Mm-hmm.
She brings him back.
Yeah.
That bitch brought him back.
Oh, okay. Is he like evil now?
No, he's good.
No,
Still.
just him.
Well, then what's the point of that? Then don't kill him.
Because
The killing scene was kind of brutal.
Well, yeah,
as
they just-
fuck, and
it
kinda
was-
cool.
But that's like a waste of a killing scene. I hate that.
no, but there's
He didn't come back for quite a
there's
while.
a reason that he's brought back.
Left dead.
Should we tell him?
For the Flame Lord.
Well, yeah, but he's also.
I mean, I don't care,
He's
dude.
a Targaryen.
I'm probably never gonna watch the show.
He's a
then,
Targaryen.
honestly.
That's why he was brought back. Is because
I don't know what that
It-
means.
So
It means he has
Daenerys,
claim-
She's a Targaryen.
so
Yeah.
he has real claim to the Iron
They
Throne.
boned.
Okay.
She's his aunt.
What's with the incest in that show?
They didn't know. At least
They didn't
it was
know
an
at the time.
accidental incest.
And she
okay,
was
they
like,
didn't know though, but do they keep boning?
no. As soon as
No.
he finds out,
She
because he
liked that
finds out
beat.
from.
She did.
She did.
Well, Jon Snow's a handsome man.
Yeah, he is a
She
handsome
came
man.
back for the snow.
Kit Harrington, man.
Kit Harington. Yeah, he's
Kit
awesome.
Harington.
I like him.
The only thing
Nobody
that I don't
laughed at my
like
joke.
is
I'm
when
so
he
upset
had like
right
a mustache going for a
I
minute
thought
there.
Snowplow was so clever, and you guys just fucking
It
skipped
wasn't
right over it.
bad, but
I'm
yeah,
upset.
we did. You made it worse by pointing, bringing attention
Yeah,
to it.
because I'm upset
But
now.
he had a porn star mustache, and then he had like curly hair for a minute there. I'm like, dude, what's going on?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like when he
mustache.
wasn't filming.
What happened?
saw that,
When
right?
he wasn't filming.
What
yeah,
happened to
it
this
was
show?
weird. No, he wasn't. He wasn't like
What
that
happened
in
to
the
the people
show.
on this show?
He wasn't like that in the
No,
show.
I'm saying, like, did he have to go do porn in the off season?
Maybe
70s porn?
he did.
Hey, you
Look
know,
like some.
the Dinklebot,
You know what
was
was
a thing
funny,
for a while
though?
there.
You know what was funny? In an interview, they asked Kit Harington what he would describe his feelings towards this season in one word, and you know what he said?
Shit.
Disappointing.
Oh, wow.
Like, and that's legitimate. Like, so I mean,
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah.
Everybody's disappointed. I kind of had the feeling when they were like talking about how it's not going to come out for fucking 12 years, and then it's going to be only like 3 episodes long.
It's 6, but
I was
they're like
this
2.5
season's gonna
hours
suck.
long.
Like it's gonna.
They
suck.
are
That's
really
too
long.
That's too long.
I think that's neat.
Make more
I
episodes.
thought that was a cool idea. Like, I get a new movie every
neat.
fucking Sunday. That's cool.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to watch a movie that many times.
I
it's
have a hard
Avengers.
time watching movies, so having a day where it's like, I'm gonna watch a movie fucking today is kind of cool. You know?
I mean, I guess, but it's not a movie. It's a bad.
I mean,
TV
to be
show.
fair, if that was the goal, was to actually be able to feel like a filmic experience and get people to sit down for that
They
long,
would've turned the
they've been
lights on
successful,
episode,
even I
4.
sat down and watched it for 2 fucking hours. you
yeah,
know?
and you hate that. We know because you didn't go see Avengers.
Yeah, because you suck.
I have no problem with the runtime. I will sit down and watch the extended edition of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's 4.5
There's
hours.
something broken in your.
Yeah, it just
head.
I'm fine with it. Runtimes don't bother me. It's just actually sitting down and watching a movie is just like,
Yeah, see, I like actually. I really. A lot of people say, "Oh, TV's so much better than movies now." I disagree. I love movies. And
I have no preference. It's
TV
just,
shows, I get sick.
Are
of
we
them.
talking?
it's just easier to get into
don't
a
like TV.
to a TV show because you know you can get out of it just as quickly. And I always feel like I'm busy. Like, oh, I need to fucking do something.
Yeah,
That's why I like
but they're just so
YouTube.
drawn out.
Because, like, if I'm watching somebody.
Yeah, even smaller things.
Yeah, they're like
10
10,
minutes,
15
you know?
minutes. That's
Yeah.
what I enjoy is like YouTube. So if I'm watching, Alicia hates it because I always have like Good Mythical Morning or something like that on, you know,
Yeah,
because it's,
I do that all the time. I watch a lot of YouTube.
yeah, because I can put it down, like, you know.
Yeah, but if I'm actually like, I would rather the story be told in a movie than over fucking 6 seasons of a TV show I'm gonna get sick of after the third.
I feel like this one wasn't one of
Yeah.
those.
Because I
just
just got sick of this show.
it just debated you.
I was really into Game of Thrones, but I got sick of
It
it.
just debated you all the way along until the last season, and then it's like, ha, we tricked you. It's shit.
We tricked you. This has sucked the whole time.
It hasn't. It was really
think-
good the whole time until fucking like,
I
last little bit.
think they really did want to make a really good last season. I think they had budgetary issues because they waited so long to make it, and they just started to cut corners just enough to where it started to get noticeable.
You know what I actually think that their problem was? And I don't think it was a budget issue.
Well, I mean, tell you.
Let me tell you what it really was.
I think that George R.R. Martin is not done writing his books yet. So they're writing the story themselves.
Yeah, I said that earlier, but I'm glad it's your idea.
I didn't hear you say that, actually. I had no idea you said that.
Of course you didn't.
And then 2, I feel like rather than driving a realistic plot that's, just genuinely good and not necessarily
dragons and wizards.
Hold up.
Like, I'm sorry, but asking for realism in that show.
No, but that's what's cool is it stayed like mostly that way. Aaron, I mean, I don't know if you agree with that. But rather than, driving a good plot like that, they use the plot to set up cool scenes.
They wanted to give
a visual spectacle. And they got it because it's very pretty.
Which the final season should be. Yeah. It should be epic. It should be big,
but they
bigger than everything you've done before.
Rather than...
And they set the bar pretty high.
But rather than keeping the story good and then just trying to use moments in the story to have visually stunning things like that, it almost seems like they use the story to set up visually stunning moments, and it didn't work. Like, you have the visually stunning moments, that's cool, but it killed the plot. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we're judging
dumb.
it too hard because...
Yeah, maybe it's... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe we're just judging it. So, because I know I felt like with like Jamie when he went back for Cersei after him and Brienne finally got together and everyone was like super stoked about all of that, and then for him to just bail and go back to Cersei and then die there, it was like a super huge disappointment, and I was pissed off the series. And then
he's dead too?
Yeah, he's dead.
They fucking threw away 3 seasons of fucking character development on that.
And it's just, I think we're mad about things like that, and like, how the hell did Sam survive that battle? What the fuck? That shouldn't have happened. There's no way. There's just no way.
I don't mind that Sam survived, honestly.
No, I like him. I do. It's just like, there are certain decisions that are being made here to make us happy, and then there are other ones that I feel like is the way that it should have been. Like, probably him, like Jamie, indeed should have gone back to Cersei after a while and died with her. I get that. That's kind of human nature, and that's good writing. For Sam, it is. It's like in the realm of the show where they're like, they don't give a fuck about your feelings for the characters. If they need to die, they're gonna die. Yeah. And I totally.
I mean,
understand.
that's what built that show.
Yeah.
Was, oh, you love this guy? He's dead.
Yeah.
And I get that, but it seems like it was done so much more tastefully before.
Yeah. There are certain
tasty.
decisions that were made.
The earlier seasons were tasty. No. This one not so tasty.
What'd you think about that episode, Travis?
It tastes like shit. It won't taste it.
That not tasty.
Oh no.
Anyway,
make your teeth go green.
I just think.
Are you having fun watching it?
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
That's what matters.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm enjoying watching it because I know the memes are going to be really good afterwards.
He's right.
They're really
I'm sure
good.
he is, but he's still.
There's already some pretty good memes going on.
There's some pretty dang good. Damn it.
I honestly don't know if I'll ever catch up and watch it.
I mean,
it's just like, I really want to catch up on Supernatural to watch the last season, but
I caught up.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I caught up on that one.
Yeah, I doubt you'll be able to do that.
I don't think I'm gonna watch the last season as it airs.
Oh, I definitely won't.
But
ain't nobody got time for that.
But I'm caught up.
Like, I give you shit all the time. Like, who watches fucking live TV anymore?
Yeah,
right.
We don't watch it live. It's just on HBO now. We just watch it.
You make a fucking.
We watch it the day that it comes
watch
out.
Yeah, it makes me mad. That's what I mean.
Side note: One Punch Man is great.
I still gotta watch that.
Just saying.
I still gotta watch.
Season 2 is coming out right now.
Is it on Netflix?
I'm on the 4th episode. No, Netflix sucks.
Oh.
Scrub.
Wow.
No, it's on Hulu.
Wow, you just fired some shots.
Right. No, I like Netflix, actually. I just don't have it.
Netflix is okay.
Why do you not have it? Didn't I give you mine?
Yeah, but I don't like using yours because I don't know if you're using it, and I don't want to fuck up your shit. I'm not like one of those people that just like
an
go
extra line for you to use.
Oh, there you go.
I own 3 consoles on that now. I own the one in my room, the one out in the front room, and then yours. Only put it on one and only watch it one at a time, but
we started we stopped watching because we didn't want to like kick you off your own Netflix. That would be like a total dick move.
That would be a dick move.
I think you did once, and then I immediately was like, oh, I'll just buy another add-on to it.
Oh, well, that was nice of you. Okay, I guess I will use Netflix.
Okay, so remember,
they have
I have to
Supernatural
reactivate it though. I haven't done that because remember when I thought I had my wallet stolen?
Don't pay money for it.
Well,
then
no, I want my Netflix
Don't pay
back.
money for it. It's fine
Because
I mean, yeah, get your Netflix, get your Netflix.
Well,
back.
and it's just going to activate it the same thing I had. But remember when I thought I had my wallet stolen and I had to cancel the card? I just have to put the new card on it, and so when I do, I'll message you.
Fair enough. Cool.
And you can watch Supernatural.
Yeah, it's all on there.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
I just rewatched the first 5 seasons.
The first season's so good.
First 5 were the best.
I mean,
up until Lilith.
I used to think that way. That the show got a lot worse as it went.
I don't think it got worse.
It just got different.
But I rewatched the whole thing, and like once you get into like, there's a couple rough seasons that aren't the best.
Yeah. I didn't like
Lilith. There's a couple. Once you get like a little later and you get past that rough patch, it gets amazing. Like a little.
I don't know how I felt about
seasons.
the whole God and Chuck and his sister thing.
I was okay with that stuff.
Chuck?
You might not want to say too much. Aaron has.
Yeah, okay.
Chuck.
Chuck. I think he's only seen the first 5 seasons.
God and Chuck.
It's a new show on NBC.
Yeah.
God and Chuck.
And they're like doing the kind of like bumping elbows, like
What was the new
friends, but not really.
What was the new
Yeah.
fucking series that I saw that just made me fucking cringe? It was like God sent me a Facebook request or something like that.
Yeah. God sent me a text or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't even want to give
That
it a
looks
chance
ridiculous.
because of how cringy it was.
See, I can't watch TV shows. I can't. They're bad.
Side note: Rick and Morty season 4 just got confirmed.
Oh, well, no, they confirmed that a long time ago. They just said didn't give a
November.
I think he means the release date. I haven't seen the last season yet.
What the
It's
fuck
really good.
is
You should
wrong
watch
with
it when
you?
you get a chance.
I don't
See, I
watch
was trying to
things.
avoid that reaction.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming. You know what? Okay, I've been watching.
Like, that's what I feel
I've been
like
watching
you
American
really
Ninja
enjoy.
Warrior.
Yeah,
American Ninja
which
Warrior.
is
And
awesome.
I don't know why I watch it though. It makes me so mad.
That's one of those
So
things
good
you just.
though.
It's cool.
That's one of those things that I put
wanna
on
do
in the
it
background
so
because I was
bad.
playing
Me too.
Pokemon.
I'm too big though.
We have tickets.
I'm too big to do
We can
American
get
Ninja
tickets.
Warrior.
My dad has an inn. We can get tickets.
What, to do it?
Well, you can go to the event. If you stay in there after, they let people go up there
Dude,
and
I
do would
it. Fail so hard. You should do
That's
it.
okay.
You should do it.
Dude, you are going to be so
Wait, you
beefy.
get to go
Yeah,
do it
have
for.
you seen that show? The
You'll
Beefy
just
Guys.
you'll just take all the like the jumping thing. You just throw
it. Yeah.
Got my fucking
Have
way.
you seen the beefy dudes that try that? They
Yeah.
fucking fail on the second obstacle because they're too big. That's made for 5'8" guys that weigh 160 pounds and can grip fucking the world.
But they'll let you go do it after the fact.
160 pounds. Actually, that was a pretty well.
What happens
built
if you
dude.
hurt yourself on
yeah,
it?
I know, but I'm bigger than that.
Like that can't
Anyways.
be real. Like, because if you fuck yourself
What?
up on it after the fact, you're like, I'm gonna sue you.
What are you talking about?
Like if you're an audience member and
Travis Rosen broke his fucking ankle. Did you see the last season? The last one? I mean, spoilers. I mean, it's a competition show, so
Right.
it's different. You know who Travis Rosen is if you watch it all the time.
I actually don't.
You don't. He's the 41-year-old. They call him the ageless wonder.
Right.
He fucking destroyed his ankle.
Dang.
Yeah, he was doing this one thing called like the double dipper or whatever, where you run and jump and grab onto one bar and it slides you down. You jump and grab onto the next one. and then the
Oh yeah.
platform.
Oof.
He fucking hit foot first on the platform, and his ankle just went. Like his foot was like that.
Ouch.
And my favorite part about it, which of course I have a favorite part about somebody breaking their ankle, he lifts it out of the water and goes, I think it's dislocated. Dude, It's looking at you.
Done.
It's broken, dude. You're fucked. Like, that's bad.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't want to get hurt either.
Yeah, but my curiosity is.
Are you gonna try to do it?
I might.
You might do okay.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I'm not particularly coordinated.
I was gonna say Aaron's
never
not
good at sports.
exceptionally graceful. Like, and I'm not being mean.
No, I don't care. It's the truth.
You would do way better than me.
That might be true.
Way better.
I feel like in another life you would have been a really good soccer player.
Have you seen? What does that mean?
Someday you will find out.
I don't understand that.
Someday you will find out.
I don't understand that at all.
I
then he's all
assure
cryptic
you,
about that
one
shit
day,
afterwards.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna think about this for fucking months.
One day, my son, you will know what it means to be a true soccer player.
What does that mean? Honestly.
Well, in any case,
we can't end on that.
We've talked about nothing, and that's what this podcast is.
Can't end on
If
that.
you like this, please like this video.
No.
Terrible plot writing.
If you would,
as bad as Game of
subscribe
Thrones.
to this channel.
Fucking Cody
If you
runs
want,
through
you can
and
subscribe
destroys
to mine and
everything.
Cody's channel, Breaking the Cycle. Link will be in the description down below.
The wizard should have killed
Send
the
us an
trolls.
email at Breaking the Cycle, or not Breaking the Cycle. Well, you could do that too.
You could.
But Arresting
More
Normality
likely to find it in a wrestling
at gmail.com. And,
Normal.
just
Normality.
follow us on all the stuffs, And all the links for all the stuff will be in the description and in the show notes.
I
for
forgot
those
to
who
put
do
the
that.
email up on the last one again.
Good job. Just make it the default, man. Anyway, you guys have an
Is there a
awesome week,
default?
and we will see you in the next
Hold up,
one.
there's a default.
Bye.
Bye. How do you do the default?